with our warm-up. Rolling the shoulders. We're going to do our dynamic warm-up today for band class. And then I've got a class which we did actually a month or so ago with a little bit of a repeat in the beginning to warm us up. Good, arms out to the side and rotate those shoulders. Loosening off. Same with every class. If anything is uncomfortable, please adjust it. If your band for upper body and lower body needs to be different, mine do. You can use 2 separate bands. Let's rolling those shoulders. Ooh, my arms are stiff. Nice. Very good. Right, pulling your one knee up in front of you and hold. Good, and change. We're going to go 3 times alternating on each side. And change. Good. Pulling it up, working on your balance. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Last time. Right, grabbing under your shin, under your knee, pulling it up, stretching your glutes. And change. Up nice and tall, keeping your balance, changing sides. Just hold for about a second and then change. Last time on this side. One more on the other. Nice. Now we're going to go for our quad stretch. Grabbing that foot, tuck your hips under, tuck your knees together, and change. Really try and squeeze those knees together. So from the front, my knees are here. Try not to have it out to the side. We're going for 3 each side, alternating. Squeeze your bottom, tuck your hips under. On this last one, from here we're going to reach forward. And up. Very nice. Changing sides. Squeeze and stretching forward. And coming up. Beautiful. Crossing your right leg over your left, reaching down towards the floor. And opening up in the middle as you change sides. Left over right. Make sure you hang your head down. Opening up. And change. Lovely. Really make the most of that stretch. Hang your head down. Let your head go nice and heavy. One more each side. Open up in the middle. Good. Last time. Legs nice and wide. We're going to slide the hands down the right leg. All the way. Stretching around. Up on the left. Down the left. Stretch around and up. Very nice. 2 more each side. Stick that bottom out. Really try and make sure you've got a nice flat back. So you feel that stretch all the way from the hamstrings. Reach. And up. Nice. Last time each side. Stretch the hands as far forward as you can as you're going round. And that gets those hamstrings kicked in. Very nice. Stay with the wide legs, and let's gently go into little knee bends, side to side. Beautiful. We're just going for a couple more, and then we're going to put our hands on the floor. In 3, 2, 1. Hands on the floor, down. So really stretch. Keep low. Tummy pulled in. Very good. 3 more. 2 more. Now we're going to add the arms in rotation. Opposite hand to foot. Bending the knee. And change. Really look at that hand. Try and twist your upper body. Stretch. 2 more. Last one. Hold it down here in the middle. Relax your head down. Walk your hands in towards each other. And let's go down into a Boskak. So dropping down. Hands between, drop your bottom right down. If you can, keep your heels flat. And you want to try and get your arms in between your thighs and rock side to side. This is a difficult position for some people, but you all seem to be doing it perfectly. Well done. Hands on the floor. Reaching the bottom up to the ceiling. Relax the head. And let's curl up. One vertebra at a time. Very nice. Right, grabbing your band for your legs. We're going to put this around your knees, just above your knees. We're going to go into a few exercises. Let me just get my timer. We're going to do 5 exercises and repeat them. And this is kind of just activating all the muscles for the glutes, getting everything working. If this takes too long, I'm just going to use my watch. Right, let's just use my watch. So to start with, we're going to drop nice and low, and we're going to step out and squat, back together. Step out and squat, back together. Let's go. Tummy pulled in, keep nice and low, back nice and flat all the time. Make sure there's tension on the bands. As you step out, you're pushing against the band. Stay low. 15 seconds done, keep going. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Nice, dropping down. Stay low as you can. After this exercise, we're going down onto the floor for a pelvic curl with knees open. Woo! 10 seconds. Tummy pulled in, stepping out. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Come down onto the floor. Keep the band there. You're going to have your feet together, hands on the floor. As you lift up, you're going to open the knees. So we're kind of doing a pelvic curl with the knees open at the same time. Let's go. Still focus on pushing through your heels, keeping that tummy pulled in all the time. Breathing out, squeeze through those heels. Connect to your glutes and your abs. Nice. Tummy pulled in, 20 seconds done. And push. Beautiful. 15. Squeeze that tummy in. Nice. Keep it up. For 5. Opening and closing those knees. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Come up into standing. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. Stay down. Sorry. My fault. Stay down. You're going to put your band around your feet, lying on your back, hands out to the side, and you're going to push the bands out. Have your legs nice and straight. Tummy pulled in, lift that tailbone. Let's go. Little pulses, legs out. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine, but then make sure that the pressure, your knees are almost leading the movement. Tummy pulled in, lift that tailbone off the floor. Woo! You should feel this in your glutes and your sort of hip abductors as well. Pulse, knees straight if you can. Good job, we've got 20 seconds. I feel this in my butt. For 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Goodness gracious, well done. Come and stand up. Pull the band up above your knees again as you come into standing. And for the next one, we're going to squat and lift the leg, alternating sides. Remember, as you lift the leg, you don't want to bend over. You want to keep this side nice and strong. Let's go. Down. Alternate legs. Make sure you change sides and don't bend over as you lift that leg. You can reach the arm up if you need to. Great job. Tummy pulled in all the time. Lift and squeeze. 20 seconds left. One more exercise in this little circuit, then we're going to repeat it. Breathing out as you lift that leg for 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Last one in the circuit is either jumping jacks or stepping side to side. Whichever one you do, you want to make sure that you've got tension on the band. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Can be jumping jacks or side stepping. Make it a nice big step so you're getting good tension on the band. Tummy pulled in all the time. So you're stepping side to side. Actually take a step rather than just tapping the foot out. Very nice. Tummy pulled in. Keep that control. We've got 15 seconds. Awesome. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We're going to repeat all of this again. So we're going to drop down into that squat. Stepping out, back to the middle. Let's go. Tummy pulled in. We're stepping out, back to the middle. Keep nice and low, so don't stand up tall in between. Keep as low as you can. Back nice and flat, tummy pulled in. Awesome. Keep it going. Dropping that weight through your heels, so your weight's going back. 20 seconds. Tummy pulled in. Always watch your posture. Shoulder blades down and back. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. We've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come down onto the floor. Feet together. Hands by your side. You're going to lift and open the knees. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Lifting up, push through the heels. And down, tummy pulled in. Make sure you've still got that tilt in the pelvis. So you're still pulling that belly button in towards your spine. You've still got that curl. Pubic bone is higher than your hips. Pushing out against the band. Push through your heels as you lift. Every time you breathe out, I want you to pull your belly button in even deeper. Increase that connection all the time. Awesome job. We've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to do our hip, our abduction. 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bands around your ankles or mid-calf. And you're going to push out to the side. Legs straight if you can. Lift that tailbone, tummy in. Let's go. So you want to push the legs outwards. Knees are straight, pulled up if you can. Keep that tension on the band. You want to lift the tailbone. So you want to make sure you bring your tailbone in and little pulses. Nice. 20 seconds, tummy in. Make sure you connect in that lower abs. If your legs are bent, I want you to push out with your knees. So you're making sure you're not just pushing out with the calves. 5, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Pull that band up above the knees. And let's come up into standing. Right. We're going to go into our squat. Side leg, alternating sides. Let's go. Squat. Abduct the leg. Tummy pulled in, making sure that you're not leaning over. You want to keep up nice and tall. That way you work your abductor muscles much better. If you're bending, you're not working your side, so keep up nice and tall. Watch yourself in the camera that you're not leaning. And tummy pulled in. We've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Great job. 15 seconds to rest, then jumping jacks or stepping out. If you're doing the stepping out, I want you to take that step nice and wide. Okay, so you're going to step out like this or jumping jacks. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. While you're doing this, think of pulling your belly button in. Keeping nice and controlled. If you're stepping out nice and wide, that's great. So you're really pushing out against the band. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. We've got 15 seconds left. Remember, if you're stepping, keep it moving, nice and active. Great job. 5. And relax. Well done. You can take the band off your legs for now. We're going to come back to our lower body. Grab a quick sip of water and grab the band you're going to use for your upper body, if you have a choice. Okay. Right, so you're going to put this band on above, sort of just above where your watch would be. So kind of here. Okay. You're going to stand up to start. If you want to use weights, you're welcome to use weights for this. You're going to stand, shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. You're going to put tension on the band, pulling the band apart. And we're going to bring the elbows up. What you must do is don't let the band come too close together so you lose tension. Then this is a nothing. You want to push out. Shoulders down and back, let's go. Your tummy is pulled in away from the floor. You want to keep that tension on the band and squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you want to do this with weights, you absolutely can. It becomes a slightly different exercise. Both are great. Let's keep going. We've got 15 seconds left. Remember to keep your belly button pulled in. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze. Elbows grazing your ribs for 5. Push that tension out on the band. 3, 2, 1. Coming down onto your knees. We're going to take the band above your head, holding it in both hands. I'm just getting my mat for my aging knees. Right. You're going to hold the band above your head. Shoulders away from your ears. Remember not to arch your back. You want to squeeze your bottom. Pull your tummy in. We're going to go with one arm down. Taking the arm out to the side. Let's go. Remember from here, the arm that's holding the band, don't let it come to your ear. You want to see space here. Nice. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your tummy. Shoulders down and back. The only problem with using my watch is it goes dark after like 5 seconds. 15 to go. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze that bottom. Make sure you've got a nice flat tummy. Squeezing your bum. 5. And relax it down for 10 seconds. Then we're going to change sides. So we're going right back up. Let's go. Arms above your head. Shoulders pulled down and back. Tummy in. Let's go. Breathing out as you pull that arm down. Now while you're here, you actually start feeling the stabilizing arm more, especially if you're pulling it down. So your shoulders away from your ear. Squeeze your bottom. Pull in your belly button. Pull this arm down. Out to the side. Very nice. We've got 20 seconds left. Make sure you've got space between your ear and your arm. I want to see the background. For 10. Beautiful. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your tummy. 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Let's put it around your forearms again. Above your watch, so between your elbow and your watch. Arms straight in front of you. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in, and we're going to do our shoulder pulses. Now, anyone with neck injuries, you're going to stop at your shoulder height and come back down. If you don't have a neck injury, we're going all the way. As you lift your arms up, you pull your shoulder blades down your back. So really think of actively sliding. I feel you, Leanne. I'm also, tummy tummy pulled in. Keep it up, we've got 15 seconds. Make sure if you've got neck issues, stop at your shoulder height, come all the way down. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Arms out in front of you. And from here, you're going to squeeze back. So you're just actually holding the band with a little bit of tension. Pull it out. And you pull the elbows back and forward. So the exercise is working your shoulder blades, but because you're pulling the band out, you're also working your shoulders. I want you to imagine squeezing a walnut between your shoulder blades. So you've got constant tension. Let's go. I know you started just now. That's perfect. You pull the band. Make sure you're pulling it apart. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Tummy pulled in. Don't, when you bring your arms forward, don't lose that tension. Keep pulling. For 10. 3, 2, 1. I am done. Very nice. You're going to put the band around your feet, and we're going to go into a mountain climber. If you want to do this leaning on a chair, you can. So band around your feet. Hands in a plank. If you want to do this on a table or a chair, you absolutely can. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Pulling that knee in. Make sure the tension stays in the band. So place your feet wider apart. Shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Nice, beautiful job. Pulling that belly button in all the way. We've got 20 seconds. Shoulders down and back. Tummy in. For 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to now do a row. So again, we're going to come onto your right knee with your left foot in front. If you want to use a weight, you can. If you want to use the band, or if you want to use both, up to you. From here, back nice and flat. Tummy pulled in. We're going to row. You want to use a weight, you can completely use the weight. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. If you want to use both, you put the band around the weight. Tummy pulled in all the time. Make sure you're leaning on that leg. So I'm leaning with my left arm, my left elbow, on my left knee. So make sure your elbow is on your knee. Unless you've got a sore elbow. Breathing out, that's it. As long as your back is supported and you're not taking strain in your back. Tummy pulled in. That's it. We got 15. You can, if you're sitting upright, have something to hold on to. That's it. And pull. Make sure your tummy's in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. From here, we're going into that lunge. Tuck your back toe under. We're going to go up and down. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Now your body is upright. Lift your chest. You're literally going down in the middle and up. I don't want to see any bending. Your chest is right up. Back is dead straight. Tummy pull in. If your band is too tight, then let the band go. I'd rather your posture be perfect. So if you need to let the band go to have a back straight, great job. We've got 15 seconds to go. Shoulder blades slide down your back. Tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's turn it around. Band under your right foot, right knee in front. From here, your left hand, again, options. Just the band with a weight, or put the band around the weight. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. When you're doing this, your elbow grazes your ribs. Your back is dead flat. I don't want to see any rounding. Tummy pulled in. Each time you pull your arm up, you're going to breathe out and pull your abs in more. That's it. If the band isn't tight enough, hold it a little further down. Very good. 15. Keep the tension all the time. Shoulder blade pulled down and back. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. 5, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Tucking that back foot underneath. Have your body up straight. If the band is too tight and pulls you forward, rather let it go, because I do want you to watch your posture. Let's go. Up and down. So you see your chest is lifted and you're literally dropping down and up. If your band is pulling you forward, rather let it go. Keep your posture up. Tummy pulled in all the time. That's it. We've got 25 seconds. Shoulder blades slide down and back. Tummy in. Whew. Breathing out. Very nice. 10 seconds. Tummy in, shoulders down. 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Well done. We're going to go into a sit-up with the band around your arms. So on your back, bend your knees. Now if you struggle with a sit-up, sorry, wardrobe malfunction, pants rolling down, top rolling up. If you struggle with a sit-up and always need to hold onto your legs, I want you just to roll halfway down and coming up. You're going to have the band around your forearms, have some tension in the arms, arms out straight. Otherwise, we're going for a full sit-up. Arms go above your head. Breathing in, arms and head up. That's it. So the band is around your shoulders. Let's go. Tummy pulled in, so it's almost like a roll up. Get some extension. If you need to, roll halfway down and come up. I don't want you holding onto your legs. Breathing out, tummy pulled in, rolling through your spine. Nice work. You've got 20 seconds. Tuck your chin in and extend at the top. Beautiful. Breathing out as you lift. Tummy pulled in all the time, curling down. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Put the band on your feet. We're going to go into our single leg stretch. Hands by your side or behind your head. Tilt the pelvis. Tummy pulled in. If you need to do this without the band, you can. We're going to push and pull. Let's go. Making sure that your back stays glued to the floor. Tummy pulled in. Squeeze. Breathing out. Now imagine you lifting that tailbone using your abs. Tilting that pelvis. Beautiful. 20 seconds left. Make sure you keep the tension in the band. So as I say that, I let it go. As you take your feet past each other, widen them a little bit. Push and pull. Don't follow me today. Tummy in. Right, we've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Grab your band for your butt. We're going to put it around your knees. Just above your knees, come and lie on your back. So from here, it's just above the knees. The closer to your knees it is in this position, the harder it is. Hands by your side. We're up into a pelvic curl, hold it there. And we're going to just take the knees open and close. Let's go. Now, as you hold this position, I want you to really concentrate on pulling those belly button muscles in towards your spine. Think of tilting that pubic bone a little bit higher. So from here, if you had to take a little ruler, your pubic bone is slightly higher than your hip bone. Pushing those knees out. Push through your heels, squeeze your bottom. Tummy pulled in, we've got 15 seconds left. Nice. If you find you sliding up the floor, wiggle yourself closer to your feet. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that pressure out there. Hold your knees open. Lift your hips. Squeeze your bottom. Keep pushing out. We're going to hold it. Tummy pulled in. Don't let that pressure go. So if you're pushing your knees out, you're holding it there. Lift the hips. Squeeze through your butt. Pushing out. 15 seconds left. Tummy in. Tilt that pelvis. Squeeze those knees out for 5, 3, 2, 1, and curling down. Hug those knees in. Well done. Sometimes holding a constant contraction is actually a lot harder. Right, let's lie on your side, facing me. You're going to have the band around your knees. You can lift it a little higher if you need. We're going to go into our side lying glutes. So bend your hips right up in front of you, knees 90 degrees. You can rest your head down. We're going to go into our fire hydrant. Let's go. Tummy pulled in. You want to make sure you're keeping your hips facing forward. That's it. Breathing out as you lift. Tummy pulled in. Keep it going. Nice, squeezing. I'm having a little lazy moment. You keep going. This is session number 3 for me today. I feel like I might have overdone it just a little bit. And I went for a run for the first time in ever. Right, 3 more. 2, 1, great job. From here, lifting your feet off the floor, tummy pulled in. We're going to go into the clam, but not the stinger, just the clam. Let's go. Opening and closing. Breathing out as you lift. Pull the tummy in, lift those feet up. And squeeze. Nice work. Breathing out as you lift. All the way. Remember to keep your hips facing forward. Lift those feet as you open and close the knees. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straighten out that top leg. You're going to turn that foot down towards the floor. And we're going to go up and down. Let's go. From here, really make sure that you're not just moving your waist. You want to keep your waist dead still. Try and slide your hand under a little tunnel. Tummy pulled in. You're just lifting from the butt. That's it. Tummy in. Lots of kitty cuddles for Leanne. Sweet. Beautiful. And lift. We've got 15 seconds. Tummy pulled in. 10. I am burning. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. I feel like I've gone into the fetal position. Right, other side. Let's go. Lying on your side, we're going to do the fire hydrant first. Remember to bring the knees right in front of your hips. So you've got a 90-degree angle to your body. Tummy pulled in, relax the head down, and let's go. Breathing out as you lift, pulling in that belly button. Nice, and lift, keep going. Make sure when you lift, your knee is in line with your foot. You're not there. Tummy in. Keep going. Squeeze. Make sure you're not rolling those hips back. 15 seconds to go. If I stop, don't you stop. Squeeze. Tummy pulled in for 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax it there. Well done. Lift the feet up. We're going to go into our clam. Belly button pulled in. Let's go. Feet up. Make sure your hips stay facing forward. You really want to squeeze from the glute. So imagine that that butt muscle is pulling that knee open. Your feet are off the floor to stop you from rolling back. Keep going. 30 seconds. Tummy pulled in. As you breathe out, pull your belly button in. More. And squeeze. You should feel this burning. 15 seconds. Lift. Tummy pulled in. Don't let the feet drop. For 5. Thank goodness. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straighten out your top leg. Turn that foot facing down. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Now remember from here, really try and have this little tunnel under your waist. And make sure you're just lifting from the hip. You don't want your whole waist and body moving. It's just the hip. So it really isolates that muscle. And remember to turn the foot down. That gets right into the glute. Tummy in. We've got 15 seconds. Then a little bit more abs. And then we stretch. Squeeze. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come lie on your back. Keep the band around your legs. Legs up into tabletop. We're going to go into our leg swap. Arms by your side. Tummy pulled in. Lift that tailbone. So remember, you're not arching. You're wanting to think of lifting that coccyx up. And we're going to go into leg swaps. So now you're going to push against that band. You hinge from the hip. All the time, think of pulling your belly button in. And you actually want to kind of tuck that sacrum under. Breathing out as you change. So if you want to make it a little bit harder, just come back to where your knees are directly over your hips and don't bring them too close to you. But make sure you're not arching your back. Tummy pulled in, lift that tailbone. 15 seconds. Breathing out, tuck your chin in. Slide the back of your head up the floor. Tummy in for 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hug those knees into your chest. We're going to lift our legs up to the ceiling. Hands behind your head. This doesn't require the band, but it's on, so let's just leave it for now. And you're going to touch. Breathing out, opposite hand to toe. Tummy pulled in. Try and keep your head and shoulders up. Chin is tucked in so you protect the neck. Lower abs are connected. And you reach. If you need to bend your knees, you can. If you want to make it harder, straighten your legs. You got further to travel. For 10 more. Squeezing up, breathing out as you lift. 5, 3, 2, 1. And well done. Hug those knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Let's take the band off. Well done. Good, let's stretch out those glutes. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. And let's pull that leg in. Let's do the figure of 4. Whoo-wee. Nice work. Good, keep pulling it in. Breathing out, try and get a little bit more of a stretch as you go. Very nice. Drop that left foot to the floor and let's take that right knee down across. So keep it crossed over. We're going to stretch your back. Bring your right knee to the left. Look at your right hand. Stretch it up. Make sure your palm is facing the ceiling. Lovely. And bring it back to the middle. Let's change sides. Left ankle onto right knee. Figure of four, bringing that right thigh in towards you. You can push that knee out with your elbow. Breathing out. Use that breath out to get a little bit more range. Nice. Rest that right foot down on the floor. And we're going to take your left knee down to the right side. Try and get the knee onto the floor. Keep the shoulders down and turn the palm up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, think of letting it just twist a little bit more. Lovely. Let's stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. Try and reach for the wall above and on either side of you. And breathing out. Well done. Hug those knees into your chest and come and sit up. Good. Let's stretch out the shoulders. Take your right arm across your body and pull that arm in towards you using your left hand. Make sure you get the shoulder away from your ear. That way you'll feel a beautiful stretch across here. And relax and change sides. Bye abs, have a lovely day. Stretch, pull that shoulder down. And relax. Well done everybody, fantastic class, you're amazing as usual.